Hey, beautiful people, and welcome to my channel, A Classy Situation, where we discuss faith, fashion, and self-care. My name is Valencia, and today we're going to discuss 10 essentials that you need in order to look and feel better. So this is a self-care segment. This is not a fashion segment or the faith segment. Today we're going to discuss self-care because I believe in order for us to look better, we have to feel good and we have to take care of ourselves. So there are a few things that I'm going to list that I do. Of course, everyone is different. I'm also going to show you one or two things if you haven't seen it before. That way you'll be familiar with what I'm discussing. So we're going to start off with number one, an iron or a steamer. An iron or steamer. I know to some it may seem like something old-fashioned, but honey, I don't care what you wear. I don't care how cheap it is. I don't care how much it costs. If it's wrinkled and looks like it's been chewed up, I'm sorry to tell you, it doesn't, I don't know, it's something about when something is, and it doesn't mean it has to have a crease in it, but if it's ironed, there are no wrinkles, it just makes you look better. It makes you look well kept. It's something about seeing somebody in some chewed up clothes. It's like they just rolled out of bed and said, you know what, I'm just going to throw this on. And if that's your thing, then by all means. But we are here to discuss how you can kind of upgrade yourself, make yourself look better. Sometimes people feel like they have to have expensive clothes or the most trending clothing item, and that's not always the case. Sometimes you can have something that you've had for years. You can have something that you may have thrifted, but the way you take care of that item is what really matters. And so yes, I know some people don't iron, some people steam, and that's fine. Get you a good steamer or a good iron, or if you take your clothes to the cleaners, that's fine too, because a lot of people do still take their clothes to the cleaners. And for certain items, you do need to take those to the cleaners because they need to have professional care. But that's number one. Number two, a fabric shaver. You guys, this has changed my life. I just got this for Christmas. I think I've seen it on the internet maybe once or twice, but I wasn't really familiar with it. But I got one for Christmas and it's been a game changer. For those of you who do not know what I'm talking about, this is a fabric shaver. So I'm sure most of us are familiar with a lint roller, which, you know, some of you may have the brush kind and some of you may have the adhesive kind where you roll it on your clothes and it takes off the lint or removes the lint. But this is a fabric shaver. And a fabric shaver is for, let's just say you have a clothing item and it may not have lint on it, but it has like those nappy beaded things on it and you can't really remove that with a lint roller. That is what this is for. And at first I was like, how in the world is this going to get that off of those items? I'm going to tell you. Yeah, I had so many items, especially like coats that are like wool or, you know, some heavy material. Sometimes they can kind of catch a lot of stuff, or if they've rubbed up against other fabric types, they'll get those beady beads on them. So when I got this for Christmas, this is not something that I asked for, but this is definitely, and I don't know if it's because of age or what, but this is one of those things you need. Like, when I put the batteries in this thing and I started putting it on clothes, now it does have different levels. So depending on the type of fabric that you're using, you want to make sure you have it on the proper level, which is here. So, you know, the clear part goes further out and then it closes in for certain items. And then it has a trap where you can open and empty it. But this, I mean, you can take this if you're traveling. This is an item that definitely needs to go with you if you didn't get the chance to shave, you know, clothing before you left. But I don't know if you guys done this, but there have been clothes that I've had, and once it gets to that beaded stage, that nappy stage on the clothes, I tend to give it away, throw it away, whatever. Most of the times I'm throwing it away because to me, when it's like that, it just, I don't really want to give that to somebody. But when you have this, it gives you the opportunity to save on money because you get to wear those items a little bit more. You get to keep them in your wardrobe a little bit longer. And so this has been a game changer. I'm going to put this below. It's made by Conair and it's called a fabric shaver. I purchased it at Target. For those of you who may not still be going out, I will link it also below because you may be, you know, you may be able to get it online for cheaper, who knows. But I'll definitely link this down below. I'm also going to link my steamer down below. I do own a steamer. Steamers are easy to find. So yeah, I'll link that below as well. But I really wanted to show you guys this because this has been a game changer. I literally probably used it, if not every day, every other day. Like I just take it and I just go testing stuff. Like I've used it on, and for us ladies, I don't know if you have like those satin bras, if you wear like a cotton shirt or some type of cotton sweater on top of those bras for a long time. Sometimes those bras can have those, they can start to get those little bitty beads too. Y'all, I use this on a bra. One of my older but best supportive bras. I use this on a bra and this stuff came off. It came off. I used it on my coat this morning and it came off. I had a wool coat on. It came off. Like I just been using it on stuff. And some people have those things underneath their arms. I'm noticing a lot of people have those little BDB things underneath their armpits. This is it. This is a good investment. And honestly, it wasn't even that much. It was $15 maybe. It was no more than $15. But again, I'll link it below so you guys can get your hands on one. It's worth every dime. It's worth every dime. Number 3, a fragrance. A fragrance. Now, I do understand that some people have allergies and so they're not able to wear a fragrance. To me, I'm a person who wears a fragrance every day. I work from home, but I still wake up. I have a fragrance now that I've showed you guys in a previous video that I wear every day at home. It's just a little cheap fragrance that I purchased from Zara because I don't want to wear my expensive fragrances in the house and then once it's time to go somewhere, I don't have any because I've ran out. But I have several fragrances, which I'll probably show you in a different video. It depends. But wear a fragrance. And if you can't wear a fragrance, just smell clean. Take a good bath. Make sure you're, washing your clothes and not leaving them in the washing machine. And then they smell and people think you smelling. Wash your clothes. You put on a fragrance, even if it's just a little bit. Sometimes just smelling good can make you feel better, right? And then, of course, I would hope that you have self-confidence, but just hearing someone say, oh, what is that fragrance you have on? Or, oh, you smell good. Or, girl, what is that? That is a boost of self-esteem. It's like, okay, I like it. But sometimes it's good to know that, other people like it too. And it's a boost of self-confidence. So find your fragrance. It doesn't have to be anything very expensive. I do understand that everybody's budget is different. I have a few that are a little more expensive. And then I have 1 or 2 that are not so expensive because if I'm around the house or if I'm just running errands, 1 or 2 errands to like the grocery store or something, I'm more than likely not going to put on my most expensive fragrances. Some people prefer body sprays over like a perfume. I can't do body spray because it doesn't do anything with my body chemistry. So, have a little fragrance. It'll, and find the one that's for you because something that may smell good on one person may not smell good on you. So make sure you find one that works with your body chemistry. And for those who can't tolerate the potency of a perfume, they may have to go for like a toilet spray or like I said, some type of body mist or body spray, something a little bit lighter. But sometimes that freshness, it just makes you feel better, just knowing that you smell good. Yes. The next item, and this is before you put that perfume on, some lotion, moisturizer. Don't be ashy. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you have to baby oil down, you know, shine. You don't have to do all of that. But ashy, like, you can't put on nice clothes that you've taken to the cleaners or you've ironed and you got on perfume and you're ashy. I mean, all between the knuckles ashy, elbows crusty, you know, just crusty all in the corner of your mouth. Just moisturize your body and your face. Moisturize your body and your face. And let me tell you something, that's self-care. You know why? Because you're taking care of your skin. You take care of your skin now, it'll take care of you later. If you are not moisturizing your skin and you have a good skincare routine, as you age, it's going to show. The results will show. Trust me, your skin will tell on you before anything else does. That skin is going to tell on you. So find you a good facial moisturizer. Find you a good, you know, body lotion or body butter. And make sure you know, get something that's really going to go into the skin. I mean, you have, again, like the fragrance, you have to find the thing that's the best for your skin type. Next thing, jewelry. Jewelry. In my opinion, less is more. In my opinion, less is more. If you are a person who does not wear jewelry, I would suggest getting 1 or 2 pieces. I don't wear necklaces every day. I have this on today because I just felt like it. But I wear earrings every day. Having a statement piece, whether it's a bracelet, earrings, a necklace, and it doesn't have to be something very expensive. Just, you know, adding a little something around the neck, adding a little something around the face to just accent the features that you already have. You know, having on a nice ring or a nice watch, just a piece of jewelry. And even if it's your only piece, that is okay. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of fashion jewelry or gaudy jewelry where you got like 10 bracelets on one arm and it's crystals in the bracelet and they all different colors, and then you got the chandelier earrings. That's not me. That's not me. But do what's best for you. Just get you a statement piece of jewelry, and you'll be amazed how one piece of jewelry can bring up an entire outfit, bring up an entire look. You can have on jeans and a t-shirt and some nice simple earrings or a nice watch can take that outfit a very long way. Next thing, your shoes. Please make sure your shoes fit. We can tell when they're too little and when they're too big. Baby girl, if your toes are gripping the floor because they've slid to the front of the shoe and it's not that much space in the back, you gotta make sure you get the shoe that's working for you. Like, and when I say a good fit, it's not even just about the size of the shoe, but stop getting things that look good on other people that don't look good on you. I'm gonna give you an example. I love seeing open toe sandals, open toe heels, but for some of them, I can't wear them. I can't wear stiletto heels with open toe if the inside of them is not fabric. You know why? One, because my feet's wet, so they're gonna slide. And then 2, my feet are narrow, so my foot is gonna slide straight out the front of those shoes. So I'm not even gonna put those on. Now, it's a different case if the shoe has some type of fabric on the inside that it can absorb moisture. That's different, but most shoes don't. Most shoes don't. So make sure you have a shoe that fits you. Another thing, when I say fit, if you have narrow feet, stop wearing wide shoes. Stop it. You got gaps on the left and the right, and I get it. It's hard to find because I have very narrow feet. So when I go try on a shoe, yes, they gap in the top. they gap on the sides. That's not a good look. And if you have wide feet, don't wear a narrow shoe. My God, your foot looks like it cannot breathe. I mean, the shoe is literally cutting off your circulation. We can tell. And then for those of us who have narrow feet wearing wide shoes, you walking in the shoe flopping. Make that make sense. That doesn't look good. You can have on a nice outfit. You can smell good. You can have on your lotion. But you walking around with your shoes flopping. Or even worse, ladies that wear heels, please get a cobbler. Go to a cobbler and have those taps put in your shoes. Because if I hear y'all walking around with these heels on and it sounds like you're walking on nails or you have on horseshoes, I don't understand. You're messing up your shoes. If you continue to walk on that nail in the heel, you are messing up your shoes. And if you don't get that taken care of by a cobbler, by the time you take them to a cobbler and that nail is worn down, it can affect how that shoe is fixed. Because one nail may be worn down a little bit more than the other. So now you got like there's this uneven thing that you have going on. Take care of your shoes. The shoes matter. If it's not heels, it may be sneakers. I'm not a sneaker person, but when I do wear sneakers and they're not going to be the most popular or whatever, keep them clean. Keep them clean. Take care of your feet. I love heels. If I could wear heels every day, I would. But I have to find heels that are comfortable. I understand that I can't wear heels every day. If I want to wear heels up until my 80s and 90s, which I plan on doing, then I have to take care of my feet now. So the little 1 or 2 pair of tennis shoes or sneakers that I do have, I try to wear those occasionally. Like if I go to the grocery store, I try to wear those. Okay, or shopping, I'm going to put on my sneakers. So I can save my feet, for, when it is time to wear my heels. Take care of your feet. And if you got shoes that are so tight that they're rubbing up against your toes, don't do that. See, I used to do that. I used to want the shoe so fit because my foot is so narrow that the shoe would be rubbing up against my toes and it would be hurting. Don't do it. And if your heel's leaning, don't do it. Don't do it. Baby girl, if that heel is leaning, that ankle is on its way out of here. Don't do it. Next thing. And this kind of goes along with earlier when I mentioned the cleaners, but a tailor. Get you a tailor. And this is coming from somebody who's considered thin. A lot of times with my body type, I'm heavier at the top than I am at the bottom. And so sometimes I have to get things tailored. I might have to get it, especially if it's a dress, I might have to get it a little bit larger, like a medium. So that, because sometimes if it's a button down, it won't button because I'm busty if it's a small. So I have to get a medium and then just have the medium, tailored to my body. Get you a tailor. It makes you look so much better. It makes you feel better because you look better in your clothes. When you have something that's fitting to your body type, and everybody's body type is different, you feel better, you look better. I mean, it's nothing like having your clothes tailored. Nothing. I mean, thank God I have a relative who's a tailor and I pay her to tailor my clothes. She pretty much knows my body at this point. So I just take my things to her to get them tailored. And that's not just taking things in, but taking things up or down. I have long legs, but everybody does not. So for a lot of people who have pants that are like dragging the floor or extremely long, get those tailored. So your clothes, unless that's what you're going for. Now, if you like your clothes dragging the floor, fine. Where it's dirty at the bottom and holes wearing it too, hey, that's your style. You like it, I love it. But if you want your clothes to look a certain way, I love slacks, trousers, especially wide leg ones. And sometimes I like them to touch the floor just a little bit. I like things to cover my foot or my ankle. I don't want them dragging the floor because I like to keep my clothes for a long period of time. Get you a tailor. Get you a good tailor, and no tailors are not cheap. but they're worth it. You get to keep your clothes for a long period of time, for those of you who, want to keep your clothes for a long period of time. Now, everything I wouldn't tailor, like if you are purchasing fast fashion, which are normally cheaper items, I wouldn't really invest in taking those to a tailor, but to each his own. To each his own, but get you a tailor. Hair and nails. I just put those two together. I'm not saying go to the nail shop every other week or every week. I'm not saying go to your stylist every other week or every week. But keep yourself together. Today, my hair is not really done. It needs to be washed, but it's not all over my head. My nails aren't done, but they're clean. They're clean, and I filed them. They're clean. And I normally don't wear my nails out without polish on them, but I decided to give them a break. But keep your nails clean. It costs nothing to keep your nails clean. I keep nail polish at the house. I even keep press-on at the house, just in case I do want to have something on my hands when I go out. But right now, I'm giving my nails a rest. Hair. You don't have to go to a stylist. Find you a nice hat if your hair isn't done. Get some jam and put on those edges like I had to do this morning and put it back in a ponytail. If you have short hair, find you a nice headband that you can put on your head to make you, because let's be honest, when a woman's hair and nails are done, you feel like a whole nother person. You feel like a whole nother person, like your self-esteem. I don't know, maybe it's just me. When my hair and nails on, you can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. It ain't none. You can tell me. And I love keeping my hair and nails done, especially my nails. I mean, it's nothing like going to and my nails are breaking as I'm making this video. It's nothing like going to the nail shop and having someone give you a pedicure or a manicure. That's one of the things I do for self-care. When I don't feel like putting on press-ons, when I don't feel like, I'm just like, let me go to the nail shop and have somebody else pamper me. I enjoy that. I know everybody's different. Sometimes self-care is just doing my own nails. Sometimes I literally just like to sit down with peace and quiet. Sometimes I may have my earphones on and I just polish my fingernails. It's like stillness to me. It's that self-care for me. It's alone time with me. So, and then on the other end of that, I'm presenting myself with nice nails. If I go in the bathroom, and I'm not a stylist, but if I wash my hair and just do a little extra to my hair, like I had to do this morning, I put it back in the ponytail right now. But I just bumped the ends. Because, it was looking drabby. It was just bone straight. And I like a little bump. I like a little curl. That's just me. Because it makes me feel better. When I look better, I feel better. Taking care of Valencia is very important to me. So hair and nails, keep it at the least. Keep it clean, your nails. Keep your hair clean. Don't be going out and... Now, some people have skin conditions, and I understand that. So they may have, like, things going on in their scalp and stuff like that. Like I said, get you a nice little hat. If you need something medicated, go get that for your scalp. But it takes nothing just to brush their hair back in a ponytail or to stick a headband on. The next thing, and we're almost done. Rest. It really is that simple. When you are rested, and sleep and rest are two different things, because you can be asleep and not well rested. But getting some rest, and rest doesn't mean sleeping. Rest can mean just relaxing, letting your body rest. It will help you. Trust me, it's people out here 30 years old looking 60 because they're not getting any rest. 20 out here looking 80 because they're not getting any rest. Get you some rest. I'm a person, I like 8 hours of sleep, 8 hours of rest. 7 at the least. But I'm going to get me, I have my phone set at a certain time between night and morning. It's on Do Not Disturb. Because I rest. I believe in rest. It makes me feel good when I'm rested. I'm not grumpy. I have a better attitude. I'm nice to people. I like being nice to people. Get some rest. I'm not looking crazy in the morning because no matter how much makeup you put on, if you haven't rested, honey, we can see history. Honey, you look like you belong in a museum. We can see that you have not rested. And also, rest helps with performance. If I'm going to work or if I have to do something for my church and I'm rested, then whatever task I have to do, I'm going to be more efficient. I'm going to be more effective. It keeps me from making too many errors. Hopefully no errors, but we're not perfect. But it just kind of helps in that aspect either. Because like I said, when you take care of yourself, you are more confident. Mentally, you're in a better space. Mentally, you are in a better space. Resting can mean just being quiet and having a conversation with God. Just let him speak to you. Sometimes we do a lot of talking to him and no listening. Like we putting in requests. We praying for people. We praying for ourselves, but just stopping and listening. Yeah, we pick up the Bible and we read it. But do we stop to journal? Do we stop to listen? Rest in him? Do we do that? Are we doing that? Trust me. Trust me. It is essential. Rest is essential. God rested. When he went to the well and met the woman at the well, it said God rested, depending on the text you have. It said he rested. And that's very humbling. And I'm not going to get too deep because I'm going off into a tangent. But that was humbling. Every time I read that part, it's very humbling because I'm like, if he rested, who am I not to rest? Who am I not to get the rest that I need in order to, one, do what he's called me to do, two, just be a rested, nice human being. And that's why some of y'all so mean and evil. Y'all ain't getting no rest. Anyway, the last thing, a smile. Child, it'll take you a long way. Just smile. I know for some people it hurts. Your face literally hurts because you never smile. So when you do smile, it's like breaking up the form of madness and that mean look. Smile. I know it hurts. It hurts, but smile. And I'm not talking about no big cheesy smile. When you speak to someone, it's like, oh, how you doing? Just smile. It's okay. It's going to be okay. And a smile can change your whole look. I don't care what you have on. A smile will change your entire look. It makes you, and some people don't want to be presentable to others. They don't want to be welcoming to others. But for me, I like smiling at people. It brightens up my day because most of the time people are smiling back. Hopefully it's brightening up their day. And it just makes me feel good to smile. I really have no reason to be walking around looking mean, if I'm honest. Looking mean, being mad. Just smile, girl. You woke up this morning. You have all your teeth, hopefully. And if not, that's okay. God still wants you to smile. God still wants you to smile. So, again, I'm going to run through my list. And you guys list some things below. 10 essential things that will upgrade your look. Again, I'm going to go through mine and I'm going to look down because I did write this. A steamer or iron. That's number 1. Number 2, a fabric shaver. Number 3, a fragrance. Number 4, a lotion or a moisturizer. Get you a skincare routine, honey. Number 5, statement jewelry, something you may wear every day. Number 6, shoes, taking care of those feet. Okay. Number 7, a tailor, making sure our clothes are tailored to our body types. Number 8, a smile. A smile. Number 9, hair and nails. And lastly, rest. Get you some rest. Those are my 10 essentials for upgrading your look. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. And don't forget to subscribe. And I'm going to put my Facebook, Instagram handles down below. It's a classy situation. And feel free to hit that thumbs up button. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.